we will share with you some of the most promising things that need to ensure that we deliver, because we promised a clean industrial deal within 100 days, and here we are on the 88th day, delivering, ensuring that we have the right answers in a world that is changing, shifting fast, and so must we. Our vision is for Europe to lead as a clean manufacturing power. Europe needs real and concrete responses, and we think we need a clean, competitive and just transition. We are here to act, to deliver results, to straight truth, to our values. We know that our industry deserves a bright future, and we need to invest right now because the future starts today. Europe has many strengths. We are ideally positioned to deliver. We have developed a proposal, and we seek the active involvement of member states and social stakeholders, because we think that the Clean Industrial Deal is Europe's business plan to tackle the climate crisis, boost the competitiveness, ensure the economic resilience, and retain talent, especially the talent of our youth. We think that the Clean Industrial Deal is a long-lasting proposal to keep Europe as an attractive hub for traditional business industries, accelerating new clean technologies and circular business models that can compete worldwide. It is a commitment to our people. It's a commitment to create quality jobs, building skills and offering opportunities for all, especially, as I said, the young Europeans. It is a concrete and tangible document that lists short and medium-term actions, providing the certainty and predictability that Europe needs to build trust. Trust unlocks investments, boosts demand markets for clean tech, and provides the conditions for companies to grow and compete at a level playing field. We came up with an integrated approach, ensuring that all the relevant EU policy tools are aligned and work in the same direction, complementing each other and providing the best conditions to invest in the European Union. This is why we work to ensure access to affordable energy, boosting clean supply and demand, mobilising public and private investments, powering the circular economy, fostering international partnerships, and upskilling workers with quality jobs and ensuring social fairness. To ensure access to affordable energy today, we have also adopted the first deliverable, an action plan for affordable energy that will be introduced by Commissioner Jorgensen later on, paying attention on how we can make energy bills more affordable, how we can ensure a well-functioning gas market, and how we can build on an energy union that effectively delivers because it is effectively interconnected. We need to be aware that being consistent with taxation will be key, recommending lower taxation in electricity if we want to electrify, minding the importance of a more intense, smart and effective use of the grids and energy infrastructure if we want to lower the fixed costs of our system. Thinking on the risking for investments, thinking on how we can play with corporate power purchase agreements for an indicative amount of 500 million euros to cover PPAs, thinking on how we can work with the European Investment Bank also in terms of providing a grid manufacturing package, or being clear to strengthen our grids and interconnector systems, counting on well-functioning, transparent gas markets, and providing a level playing field for all. Because competition tools do also play an integral part in keeping gas markets competitive, ensuring a level playing field among price setters and off-takers, as well as supporting member states when designing the responses in situations of extreme price spikes or exceptional price environments to decouple the transition of high gas prices into electricity prices. The right answers in the right relevant markets to ensure the level playing field and the benefits that it provides to consumers has always been a key driver for competition policy. And it is still the case. But as I said, the world is changing. So are the markets, and so must we. Competition policy can also help in leveraging access to finance with the aim to crowd in private investments and to ensure a level playing field across the single market. This is why we will facilitate an investment-friendly environment through a new state aid framework, which will simplify and expedite support for renewable energy, industrial decarbonisation, and the manufacturing of clean tech products, ensuring effective use of public funds and encouraging private sector involvement. It will also encourage Member States to implement tax incentives such as accelerated depreciation periods to make clean investments more financially attractive to business. We have to build on the lessons learned from the ongoing important projects of common European interest to simplify and speed up the ones to come by assisting Member States more actively in the design phase and by facilitating the access to finance. We aim to identify a joint roadmap for competitiveness and decarbonisation, pointing up 100 billion in funding based on available funds in the Innovation Fund, additional revenues resulting from parts of the ETS system, as well as the revision of the InvestEU, according to the rules and the identification of the European Competitiveness Fund in the Competitiveness Compass. Our deal also places a strong focus on strengthening the availability of raw materials to ensure economic security and resilience. This also means improving our domestic policies to promote the efficient use of materials by placing circularity at the core of our decarbonisation strategy and also at the core of our industrial aims. This will not only improve the affordability and accessibility of essential materials, but also to reduce our dependencies. Our deal establishes a framework that places circularity at its core. We will adopt a Circular Economy Act to accelerate the circular transition, leveraging our single market, enhancing the availability of key resources, driving innovation, and creating fit-for-purpose conditions. In addition, we will need to achieve our goals in closely cooperation with our ability to act internationally. Europe cannot realise its clean industrialisation objectives without partnerships on the global stage, as well as without protecting the level playing field for our companies. We will implement new clean trade and investment partnerships as a fast, flexible, targeted approach to trade tailored to the concrete business interests of the European Union and our partner countries. However, it is clear that transitioning to a clean and digital economy, we will need to count on the people. We need to ensure that this transformation is just, it is inclusive. We are committed to ensuring that the benefits of this transition are shared by the whole society. The transformation of our industry requires skilled people and quality jobs. Skills and quality jobs will be the foundation of an inclusive and equitable green transition, especially for regions reliant on high-carbon industries. The shift to a clean energy is already creating jobs. By 2030, the EU's renewable targets alone will generate over 3.5 million new jobs in the renewable sector, offering a bright future to the workers and the SMEs. But this transition means change. Some sectors will need to face challenging circumstances. This is why we need to identify future-oriented skills, decent working conditions and quality jobs for all. To support workers in the transition, we are further looking into social and upskilling conditionalities. We are trying to find how we can improve our capacity to monitor progress in implementing just transition policies. We think that we are well positioned to achieve more championing progress, performance and sustainable growth rooted in our values. And I'm convinced that our industries and workers will benefit from this revolution. I now pass the floor to my colleague, the Executive Vice President Séjourné. Later on, our colleague, Commissioner Hoekstra. Thanks.